Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Haft here, Duluth, Minnesota, folks, right next to Superior. It's kind of like a tugboat. This Army Corps of Engineers, and this is the Detroit district. What's in there, sir? What's in there?
It's a museum.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Cool. Maybe we'll go in the museum too, folks. This is what they call Canal Park. This has always been a great port and stuff here for. What's interesting about this bridge is you can see the lower section here. I guess they close it and you see the chains on there. What they do is that lifts up so the big boats can go through, and they put them in the harbor here when there's like a storm or something like that. It's kind of fun. And you can actually go over the bridge and you can hear, I guess, the hum because it's got steel bars on it and stuff. It goes across. And this is the famous part, folks. There's people on the beach down there way ahead. If you look farther down, you can see that. I'm going to zoom it in here for a little bit. This Canal Park, it kind of reminds me of, and there's a lighthouse there. It's amazing what the hell that cost to me. Reminds me of the Dells kind of. You got to go from the other side all the way around by that beach and stuff. You see the white caps over there. And you can take this breakwater out to this lighthouse here. There's the other side view of that boat. The Bayfield, it says on there. It's a huge breakwater, folks. It can get rough out here in Superior. That's a huge anchor. What's interesting, it has wood on the anchor. It says, dredging up past. The cast iron anchor with its oak stock and iron straps dates back to 1860. Army Corps of Engineers recovered it while dredging the Detroit River in 1980 to 91. Dredging involves removing debris from the channel. Okay. Deck captains were used on a capstan. To Harbor, Minnesota. Oh, that's how they hauled the anchors in. They spun that capstan and then they hauled the anchor in. That's manpower, folks. That's what that is. And this here is when whales roam the Great Lakes. Whalebacks take their name from the hull's round shape. When loaded, cabins are movable or designed by. This is a McDougal anchor, 1891. Like solid steel, folks. See, as you pull it, that spike like goes into the water and stuff. Okay. I'm gonna go around here. They got some benches that were donated the way it looks and stuff. And I guess you can go out to that lighthouse, but you can't go in it, so I'm not gonna drive out there. So we got a bunch of different stuff we gotta look at here. There's some seagulls and stuff. We're gonna start on that end and work our way down. Recognition of the 144,970 United States Naval Armed Guard who stood the watches and manned the guns of the merchant marine ships. Remember the 1,800 Armed Guard who died in action. Oh, that's pretty cool. They got these huge rocks out here. And it says on this propeller, propeller on anchor, it's a memorial since 1898. A lady ice blue. Sabrina is a lady ice blue, but she's a glacier heart, and her thoughts are glacier thoughts. When she made the bedrock groan, crushed the hills without regret, boulders trembled at her approach. Wow, the glacier. If you want to read that, you can go ahead. Look at all those on the bottom. Those are metal pilings that got pounded into all these rocks and stuff on here, lots of them. And then they have that other layer of rocks out there, which is kind of neat. See that? There's a layer. There's another one. That one's lit. There's kind of a view of the shoreline and stuff along there. It's amazing. This town's 86,000. I gotta go around this side to pick this stuff up. Folding Stook anchor, 1892. Looks like they had that on a submarine. A trout marine. Look at the size of that propeller, folks, and that's made out of bronze or brass, I believe. Just stuff with the throat. This weighs 11 tons, this propeller. That's a lot. That's a bronze, folks, a bronze alloy.
Yeah.
Riding out the storms, huh? The Arthur M. Anderson, that is, folks. How's it going?
Fine, and you?
Good.
Good.
Checking her out. It says foghorn on there, folks. Hopping percolator. It's kind of like a horse trailer converted into. Hi. That's kind of an interesting flagpole. It's way up there, folks. How much are the scooters to rent? $10, huh? Oh. We're going to try to get in this Maritime Visitor Center. It's free, I guess. That's Grandma's restaurant. Pretty cool. Oh, she's got her own boxcar too. There's a nice historical building, folks. You can tell on the top and that. Huge building over there. It says government vehicle only, no parking. size of that propeller, folks. She's big.
What?
The propeller I was talking about. Sorry. Oh, it's all good. They have hot dogs, popcorn, sandwiches, pop, and floats. Some places they call it soda. There's their menu. Hot dogs are only $5.10. Not bad. They have all kinds of bars and restaurants and stuff down there. If you get a chance up here, come up here to Duluth, you definitely want to come to this place. It's got a lot of history. Like I was saying, it's just all along here. If you look up on the hill, you can see it, some really cool buildings and stuff on top. They got some rocks around for. It's amazing the people that choose to get into the maritime life. Kind of lonesome on a ship. There's a nice statue of a guy, a sailor. Oh, they called that the Lift Bridge Lodge. The term in Marion. So you got that fireplace there. Those must be like you can rent those and stuff. Down there they got some old buildings repurposing, some fancy grills and stuff, and bars and stuff. This is kind of a quick tour of the Canal. Thanks, folks.